And welcome back, everyone, to the Bitcoin Business Bureau. I'm your host, as always, LitecoinLeader. It's been a few days since I've been here. I took the weekend off. I wrapped up Altcoinopoly. It's what you got to do. You got to take your break now and then. It's summer, but I wanted to give everybody an update of where we're at on several different things. So first off, I'm talking about the subscribers and what's going to happen there. First off, before that, I took some time off. We're around Myrtle Beach, had some family in the area. We went on a helicopter ride. If you're following me on Instagram, you saw that, but I did a tour of Myrtle Beach. I also happened to bump into Manny Crypto last weekend. He put up a nice video about that. So lots of things going around on Myrtle Beach. I'm joining the Chamber of Commerce as well, getting that rolling. But speaking of Myrtle Beach, I know I said I was done with Altcoinopoly, but I just want to give a little bit more information so that everybody understands. You've got 2 weeks to get your information in for the contest. So subscribers only, as I've been mentioning all the time, you had to subscribe to LitecoinLeader.com prior to the end of July. It's just the rules of the contest. And then you can subscribe. When you're subscribed there, now you're eligible to enter into the contest and submit your game board. And I'll walk through the game board in a little bit because I haven't really given a tour of the website. And I've hesitated giving a tour of LitecoinLeader.com because it's been evolving and changing so much. But I think it's time to show a few things on there. And I'll show you where you can find the videos if you're missing any. I've had a few people on Telegram reach out to me, ask me, where's this coin? Where's that coin? I'm missing a few pieces. I will show you how to find them all. It's obviously on my YouTube channel, which is LitecoinLeader.io. And of course, you know where that is because you're watching me right now. But all the videos are there. I have a playlist for the Altcoinopoly free videos. So that's the easy part. You just walk through the videos, see the ones that say Altcoinopoly, watch those. The subscriber ones, I do have a subscriber list, but that's only available on the website. So that's all the videos for those are not released. So what's going to happen now in August is that we've got some time to, I won't say rebrand or retool the site, but I think we've got some time to pause, see where we're at, regroup. We will reflect on the game a little bit in the 35 coins that were there once the contest is over. But I'm also going to talk about a few different topics and also talk about the future of the site. There's a lot of things on the site that are evolving. It's a constant evolution. The site is only 4 months old, so give it time. But I'm adding more resources there. There's more videos, of course. There is a Telegram group for all of my subscribers. I'm going to add that link there too. What else? Coin videos. So coin videos, 20 of them were free. 15 were subscriber. I think that's the number breakdown roughly. Might be 21 and 14, but give me a break here. It's close enough, 60, 40, roughly percent. Going forward, a coin of the week on average, I hope to be able to do 4 a month. It's been crazy since I've gone full time, which just happened. Stop. As you can tell, my phone won't stop ringing. The phone won't stop constantly. Since I've gone full time in crypto, which I announced, I think it was last week, and I was on Ben's show yesterday on his Patreon. If you're not subscribed to Bitcoin Ben's Patreon for $5 a month, I'll give him a free plug. It's well worth it. I was on there on August 2nd, which was yesterday. I would fully recommend that you go check that out. And there are things that we talk about there that you can't be on normal YouTube. That's why we're on Patreon. I do have a Patreon site. I'm figuring out what that's going to be too. LitecoinLeader is going to be focused predominantly on crypto, but we're going to evolve this site towards more economic discussions, more financial discussions, more silver and gold, more crypto, more world economy, more finance, banking, all that kind of stuff. And I've got a few articles to share later in the news. So coin a week. It'll be subscriber only. I have to give subscribers some valuable content. So for the most part, for the rest of the year, the coins that I'm going to be reviewing are only going to be for subscribers. It doesn't mean I'm not going to give everything for YouTube. I'm going to try. This is my goal by the end of the month. I'm going to figure out my schedule, still evolving as well. So I can do 5 videos, one every weekday. I'm going to figure out the time. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to do it. Figure out what I'm going to cover. Probably be reflecting on some of the YouTube I watch, some of the news I come across. If you're not following me on Instagram as well, I post a lot there. That's me personally posting it. I know people have asked me about who does it. I do it myself. I actually enjoy sharing things on there, giving my little comments, but I find different stories, different articles I reflect on, and then I build on that when I come to the YouTube channel. So that's what I'm going to do today. What else? So I've covered subscribers. I've covered Altcoinopoly. We're going to go over the website real quick. And we're going to talk about a little security at the end, and a little test I do for, are people ready for security? Ready? Like I'd say the number one question I get from, and my phone's been blowing up all week. Thank you for that. Keep on calling 240-517-6051. You can text me as well. LitecoinLeader.com. It's LitecoinLeader is the way to get a hold of me. But lots of questions, the number one question I get is about security. And I came up with an interesting test, and people say, not your keys, not your coins. And I'm pretty much there. Oh, by the way, microphone, get a little bit better audio. I agree with, for the most part, for hardcore crypto people, not your keys, not your coins, you want to hold your wealth yourself. But as I've been evolving through this space and I see where Bitcoin is heading and I see where crypto is heading, you have to wonder, do you really want to keep millions of dollars or the equivalent thereof inside your own home and under your own protection? So that's a concern. And I have and that's not for everyone. And I will say that there's another test that I developed, and it's a little bit evolving, but I think we can all relate to it. I call it the daylight savings test. And it's a test for people that are, as we get more people into the space and more adoption, we're going to get more and more people that aren't tech savvy. So I call it the daylight savings test because we change our clocks twice a year. Now, if you've ever had someone in your family saying, I don't know how to change my clock in my car, on the microwave, on the oven, wherever, and for people that are of older age, you probably remember the VCR, the clock blinking there a lot, has the clock on that. But even the clock in your car, how do you adjust it by an hour? Some people are just not that tech savvy. I mean, your phones automatically change. Hopefully a lot of your devices automatically change, but changing the clocks. If you have a relative, if you have an older relative, or you have someone that's just not tech savvy and they don't know how to change their clock every 6 months, that's probably someone that should not be holding their own crypto and not being their own bank. It's not for everyone. And as we get more and more people into the space and less tech savvy people, there have to be solutions for those people. And those are where custodians that are insured and protected. And that's where, like, some people should not be their own bank. I've seen many horror stories about people losing their crypto, giving away their seed words, giving away their privacy, giving away their private key. Two things you should never do, but yet I see it happen all the time. And that's the number one way that I see people get ripped off in this space. So whether you don't want to keep millions of dollars in your house, which is probably not the best idea, or you're just not tech savvy, there are answers for that. This is not a one answer for everyone. It's not one size fits all. There are multiple solutions for crypto and how to manage it. So for those reasons, that's why you want to consult with someone like me or Divvy Daddy or Papa Joe or all the people that are out there that I associate with that know more about security and want to talk about it, because that's the number one thing I get asked about. So I've covered a lot. Let's go through a little bit of the news, and we'll give a little tour of LitecoinLeader.com and tell you how to enter the contest for Altcoinopoly and find the rules and how to find the videos. And that'll be the video for today. So let's go ahead and break it down. Now for a little bit about the news. So the couple of stories I wanted to cover today was that I picked up over the weekend. And yes, I did take the weekend off, but I never stopped looking at things or posting on Instagram. So one thing I saw that was a very popular article was the fact that Germany was now allowed to add institutional funds hold up to 20% of crypto. So what that means is, like you can see right here, we got 1.8 trillion euros. That's almost 400 billion euros, or call it $400 billion. That could be coming into the crypto space. Now, don't expect that all to happen at once, but what could that mean for the marketplace? Let's just take a look at the coin market cap. The market cap right now is about 1.5 trillion. So another 400 billion would push everything up about 20 to 25%. So Bitcoin back to 50,000 could happen. So look for more money to come back in the sector. Now, institutional money's coming in. Here's another indication. This story came out from GoldenTree. I think this is an article from NASDAQ, but GoldenTree, another hedge fund with $41 billion of assets under management, is now starting to add Bitcoin to its balance sheet. So we're talking about other players coming in, big money, big investment firms, big hedge funds, banking as well, putting money into cryptocurrency because they can't find a place to put their money. Right now, everything is a negative interest rate except for the United States, which is barely above zero. That's what we talked about the other day. So look at all the money that's coming into this sector, and just this is where phone keeps going off. Sorry, I got to turn that off. But thank you for messaging me and calling me. I really appreciate that. But all this money's coming into the sector. All this money's coming in because everybody wants to move money out of non-performing assets, assets that aren't making any money, aren't appreciating, and moving it into things like crypto, NFTs, precious metals, things that are going to things that are going to appreciate in value versus keeping it in fiat currency, which is losing money. We're seeing inflation hitting us all. That's why we get to talk about the economics. So banks, the banks don't want their money. JP Morgan, a few months back, I don't have the article up, but I know that JP Morgan said that they are refusing some deposits because they don't know where to put the money. So this is another reason why some stories are coming out like Bank of America. Bank of America, the other story that I saw that was very interesting is that they talked about 4 reasons why the El Salvador adoption of Bitcoin as legal tender is a good thing. Now, why would Bank of America be saying, yeah, let's go with Bitcoin? Are they thinking about getting in this space? Are they thinking about getting into El Salvador, which I don't think is I don't think they're in El Salvador at all. I know they're in Latin America, but I don't think they're in El Salvador. They do have branches around the world, but I don't think they're there. But keep an eye on Bank of America, and I know that Bitcoin Ben was talking about that today. He was talking about how Bank of America has been closing branches. Many businesses have been closing over the last year. We all know why, but they're not reopening. They're using this as an excuse to keep those branches closed, which lowers their overhead, lowers their employee costs, lowers their physical footprint and rent and ownership of property costs. All these costs of owning a physical property, the cost of owning a bank and running bank physical locations is expensive. So any reason that they can do this to lower their footprint for lower their employees, lower their overhead. So they're going to try and spin it. They're going to talk about these 4 reasons that they're saying that are good things for El Salvador, like low-cost remittances. That means like the cost of sending money back to their home country if they're working in, say, the United States, and they're sending money back to to family in El Salvador. That can cost 10 to 20% of that amount. The financial digitization I highlighted, we're going to talk about that in a moment. More choices and greater investments for foreign companies and also for people to get out of the system. They're not talking about that. But the financial digitization, that just means that they're moving away from physical banks to digital presence. Using your phone, using your computer, getting off, using ATMs to not have to go to physical location. Even ATMs cost. So this is how we're moving towards the CBDC, the central bank digital currencies. And that's everybody, like, as we get everybody onto a digital platform and more people get, moving from the unbanked to the banked and get on a digital platform, CBDC, one of those words, the D stands for digitized, digital, central bank digital currency. Banks want you to use digital currency. Now, they don't want you. It costs money to hold and store and create cash. And they don't want you using cash. Cash, they want to go away. They want you swiping cards. They want you waving phones. And that's the way we're headed. So Bank of America, Ben talked about that today on his show. I know we talked about closing up branches, but keep an eye on Bank of America and if they're going to be opening branches, and the same for other banks. Are they going to be opening more physical locations? I hazard to say not. So that's more of the real story. There was an article I pulled up from the Banking Journal that talked about that 85,000 branches, according to the FDIC, last year 3,400 branches closed and 1,000 new branches reopened. That means that more closed than opened. So that's the trend that we're going to see. Will that continue? Will it go increase in rate, more closing versus more opening? That would not surprise me at all as we head more towards a digital platform for everyone's money and banking needs, and we head towards that CBDC and possibly UBI for a lot of people banking with their phone. So those are the 2 articles, the 2 stories I saw that were important this weekend. As I see more stories, I'll share them. And now I want to transition over to just navigating the LitecoinLeader site and how to find the rest of Altcoinopoly and a few other things over on the site. So before I dive into how to navigate LitecoinLeader.com in its present form, I just want to say that the microphone seemed to be a little hot in the last segment. Sorry about that. So I turned it down a little bit. Hopefully this is a little bit better. So first off, LitecoinLeader.com. How do you find information about Altcoinopoly? First off, you have to sign into your account. There's normally that says login. I've already signed in. When you click in my account, several things will pop up, including Altcoinopoly and some research. I'll go over that as well. And then also we'll go over Altcoinopoly. So since I'm a super user, since it's my site, I can hit click my account and I get the Altcoinopoly game, the research page, and all the different memberships. So I'm going to start with the Altcoinopoly game, and then we'll go over the research. So the Altcoinopoly game, you click that. Right away, you get the page for Altcoinopoly, which is similar to when you click here. You scroll down, you can print a game board. So if you haven't got a game board and you need to fill in, like you can print out this cool little board here and fill in the spaces, print the board. You can also get the rules, and you get everything that you need there to start filling in for the contest. Secondly, if you go over to Altcoinopoly, well, if you go over to your Altcoinopoly page, there's even more there. There's a good-looking guy with some videos on there. Everything that's available here, again, the board, how to participate, and so on. But what I really wanted to point out is if you go to your membership page, right, click memberships, or you go to your My Account. Let's go that way. My Account. So since most everybody is a Destiny member or higher, so you click Destiny members as an example, and it comes up with Destiny members. You scroll down. There's a welcome message, and here's a link to all the videos. You got videos by LitecoinLeader, all my videos, and so on, all through here. And if you click the members only, all right, you pretty much hit everything. So this is the list of the well, here's the list of everything. So I think we need to fix the redirect. But anyway, so this is a list of all the videos, and if you notice, you can find all the videos here. Anything that starts with the letter S is a subscriber video, and you won't find that on YouTube. It's unlisted. But the other episodes, all of them are on here, so you can find every video that I've made since back in April, and I've apparently made a lot. So, and if you just click on these, it'll take you to the YouTube equivalent and watch the video. But if you'll notice that not a lot of these videos have the name of the coin. So what I'm going to be doing over the course of the next couple of months, probably going to try and do it by middle of October, is I'm going to re-release a lot of these videos. Now, a lot of them are dated material. I'm going to start with the videos that were all free, which are about 20 of those. Edit those, re-release them, and just say, have a real simple title to, like, what is Litecoin or what is Polkadot, just to get people to understand that there's a video I've made on that topic, because a lot of people don't know about that yet. So that's kind of like one of the laws of unintended consequences. You make people watch these videos by not putting the name of the coin in the title, but now people, when they search it, they can't find a video on Polkadot or Litecoin that I made. So considering that these things are 3 to 4 months old, and some of the subscriber videos, I'm going to be adding new subscriber videos for new content. I'm going to increase adoption and increase visibility to my YouTube channel by re-releasing these, editing them some over the next couple of months, in addition to the other videos I'm going to be adding. So that's where you can find everything. So again, if you want to find all the videos, you just go to your account, and I'll click, here we go, click Destiny members or higher, whatever level you're at, and then under here you've got all my videos. Just click all my videos, and the whole list will be there. And you've got everything all well, that's the links directly to them. But if you want the list, right, you just go to the members only list, and it's got the members only click, and now you've got every one of them listed here, and you can just jump right into them. They're all there. Everything is available. You can find all the different coins, and just keep track. There should be, I know there's 19 episodes for subscribers. Some of them weren't coins, but there should be, I think, 14 or 15 coins, and I think there's 20 or 21 that are free. Again, if you can't find a coin or are missing something, let me know. I will find it. We will fix it. But you've got 2 weeks to get this all sorted out, all figured out, get everything, the board filled out. And if you have a question or concern, if you're missing something, or if it's not quite right, and I know you're a subscriber because I have a list, I will double check it and make sure if it's right or not, to make you have a legit entry, because I want to encourage everybody to watch the videos. It's been a fun experience for the 4 months of putting these videos together. I'm not going to talk about it too much. We're going to transition over to the Myrtle Beach meetup soon, as soon as we get a winner, which will be announced towards the back end of August, after the 16th or 17th. And then we'll start picking a date to do the Myrtle Beach meetup. So, one last thing before I leave. I'm sorry about this. I almost forgot about it. But if you go to your account, cryptocurrency research. Not many people know about this yet, but we've been doing a lot of work Compliments to Joanna for putting a lot of work into this as well. There's a ton of research available here. Just scroll through all the different things that are on the research page, and we're building and adding. So we're constantly adding this section. We're adding more research, more content. I will be talking on other videos about other people that I watch. I think that's a good topic to talk about, other people that I watch and learn from. And obviously you don't all have time to watch everything that I watch. That's kind of why you subscribe to me or listen to me, what I'm saying, because I filter it all down and present it to you. But this is just a quick rundown of the site, everything we've added so far and continue to add and how to navigate it. So there you go. So that's the show for today. I covered some news. I covered a little bit of the site. I did a little bit of a tour. Hopefully you were able to follow it all. Hopefully you like the format as it's evolving. Like I said, I'm still working out where we're going with. I'm going to be talking more cryptocurrency news, more economic news, more information that's touched on all of our financials, because this is about financial freedom. Crypto is a part of getting our financial freedom, getting out of the system that we know is breaking down. It's going to be pretty much broken very soon, and working towards that next step. And we are ahead of the curve for a lot of people. So I want to help people get there. There's ways to reach out to me on LitecoinLeader.com, Jeff@LitecoinLeader.com. LitecoinLeader.com is my website, and LitecoinLeader is Telegram and Instagram for me. It's pretty simple. Lastly, 240-517-6051. That's 240-517-6051. Phone or text. I try to answer as often as I can. Like I said, it's been blowing up lately, which is a good thing. And I hope it happens more and more, because I want to help as many people as I can to get more into this space. So with all that said for today, I'm going to close the drawer in the bureau, and I'll see you next time.